What's up, everybody? Professional wrestler Chris Wilde here live at Bar 4133, and the dust has finally settled on the Eagles' big win against the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. The dust has settled on week 4 of the NFL. As you saw in my last video, it was an instant reaction video to the Eagles' big win, and during these instant reaction videos, there's going to be a lot of adrenaline involved, maybe a little bit of alcohol involved too, as I love to have a good time here at 4133 with my father while watching the games. So I might say some things that might be a little stupid at times. In last instant reaction video, I had some profanity at the end that I wasn't too proud of, wasn't too professional, but that's what these reaction videos are for. Instant reaction, instant emotion, and that's what happened. Right now, I want to dig a little bit deeper into that big win that brought us to 2-2. If you watched my preview video, you saw that the Eagles did just about everything that I said that they should do. Get Jordan Howard involved. I said Doug Peterson has got to get whatever he has against Jordan Howard out of the way, because this guy is a Pro Bowl running back. He can be your bell cow, and he showed that on Thursday night with 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 in the air, which people said that he couldn't catch passes. He sure did Thursday. Looked awesome. Miles Sanders then came in behind him, which is another thing I suggested. Didn't have the pressure of being the lead guy, and he looked awesome too at times, including when he ran that kickoff almost to the house, which was a big moment for us. The Packers have a great defense. I think that opinions change so quickly by analysts, ESPN guys, NFL Network guys, where a couple weeks ago, the defense of the Packers was the best that Aaron Rodgers has had, and he finally has a defense. And now that the Eagles kind of bullied them, now all of a sudden their defense isn't good. I think they still have a good defense. I think our offensive line just bullied them around. The offensive line was definitely the biggest factor in winning this game, I think. They did whatever they wanted to do with them. Number 11, Carson Wentz, also looked good for the 4th week in a row. He actually had some help this time, got them the win. I mean, this is a guy who is managing this offense. He's got a great grasp of this offense now, to the point where he's just moving guys around on the line as he's reading the defense. 160 yards through the air, not a lot, but he had 3 touchdowns, and that running game helped out a bunch. The defense is in trouble. The secondary, the corners that are injured weren't that great to begin with, except for Avonte Maddox. They need to make a move there anyway. I think Rasul Douglas is good as a number 2, but you need to get a shutdown corner on the other side, and then you have Avonte in the nickel. And when Cravon LeBlanc comes back, there's someone else to work in, and Jalen Mills as well, but they're going to need to be worked in because they haven't had much football recently. So you need to make a move. I heard the Jalen Ramsey stuff. I don't think he's going to come here. I don't think the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to let him go. They wouldn't give him up for 2 first-round picks. I just don't think they want to let him go. So they're going to have a disgruntled player on their hands, which is really stupid. But he would be great here. Chris Harris Jr., another name. Patrick Peterson. Whatever it is, they need to get a guy that they can put out there that's going to be good, or is going to give us a chance, because the wide receivers in the NFL are extremely talented, and you can't put that pressure on the offense to have shootouts every week. You just can't. Also around the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys lost yesterday. They lost to 4 field goals by Teddy Bridgewater-led Saints team. And the offense just looked like I thought it would look. I mean, they've played Division A, AAA schools the past 3 weeks, basically. Haven't been tested at all. And have been overhyped, and I think they came down to earth, and I think they'll continue to come down to earth. The Giants and the Redskins look like dumpster fires as usual. Daniel Jones coming back down to earth. Dwayne Haskins looking horrible. Jay Gruden might be the worst coach that the Redskins have ever had, and the Redskins are the worst team in the league, in my opinion. The Chiefs continue to manhandle the NFL, but they almost lost to the Lions, who beat us last week. But I really want to address is Pat Mahomes' love that the NFL has. Look, he's an amazing quarterback, does some really awesome things that we haven't seen before. Reigning MVP, looks like he's going for another one. But the dude ran a ball the other day, ran with the ball. He just looks over at the referee, and the internet literally exploded. You would have thought that he was moving moons, or making the earth rotate differently by the way the internet exploded. Guys, I mean, come on, give me a break. He's great, but come on. Let's just stop all the silly shit when it comes to Pat Mahomes. Also, watching some games, I saw a lot of really shitty penalties that are going around. It seems to be what's happening around the NFL in every game now, and it's getting hard to watch. But another thing that I want to talk about, the Rams let up 55 to the Tampa Bay team, who I thought was garbage. So the Eagles had a really good weekend, for not having to play. They had a really good weekend. and a really good week. I'll have a preview video for their game against the Jets, which they can't overlook later in the week. Hopefully, man, we get some good news on the corner that they can bring in. We brought in Orlando Scandrick. I don't like him. They don't either, I don't think, which is why they let him go earlier in the year. And Craig James is Craig James, bitch. I mean, I don't know, but the Eagles have honestly, seriously, they've let him go multiple times, re-signed with the practice squad, activated him, not activated him. I mean, he's not the answer either, so we got to do something, guys. But I don't want to take too much of your time. Please like, subscribe, share, the same thing that all content creators say. I would love to see a lot of subscribers, just to know that I'm getting my voice out there and sharing the love, the Eagle love, the Philly love, the NFL and football love, in a world that's filled with negativity. Let's do some good things, guys. If you're watching, just subscribe and like. That'd be great too. I'm Chris Wild. Go Birds. I'll see you later on in the week with that New York Jets preview.